Well, folks, many years ago, about 22 or 23, I was coming down this hill and I blew the rear end out of my Dodge, an 81 Dodge 4x4. Now I've got a 97 Dodge 4x4 and I just blew my rear end on that same hill. What are the odds, eh? Anyway, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Sure sounded like it when she let go. And it's funny, I was actually thinking about that. I often think about that every time I come down that stupid hill, Obed Hills. Exact same spot that I blew the other rear end. Okay, over and out. We'll drive home in four-wheel drive. Well, the noise is coming and going. But I think maybe it's my spider gears let go. I don't know. I'm waiting for the big bang. Because the last time it blew, it killed my engine and everything. Check engine lights were on, and that stalled the motor, so it locked it right up. That truck was a 4-speed though. Anyway, we're doing about 65 miles an hour, so when she lets go, it's going to be a big one. But we'll see what happens here. It's funny, a buddy of mine was driving a Super B tanker truck, and he went by and he just messaged me to see if I was okay. But when I let off the throttle, that's when the noise happens, so a decel. So yeah, probably my pinion was a bit sloppy there, and I'm thinking it finally let go. Oh well, blessing in disguise, it happened now and not while I was on a big trip. So the trick here is keep my foot on the throttle and my other foot on the brake. As long as I don't let off from the throttle, I don't have the noise. So we're just limping it home here. We'll get home. Well, I just got some new tires for the old Dodge, and my buddy's got a sawmill. So we cut up these 4x4s out of a log there. Yeah, look good. So I'm going to try and sharpen these blades. He's got a couple of spare blades, so I'm going to figure out if I can sharpen them. Anyway, we'll go pull this diff cover off and see if she's blown to smithereens. Well, let's pull this cover off and see what's going on. I changed the oil not that long ago. It's not too bad. Let's see what she looks like there, folks. For all you folks just tuning in to this episode of Broken Down Dodge. Well, oh, there's lots of metal on there. Not good. Not good, folks. I changed the spider gears in this thing a while back, and there really wasn't anything wrong with them. It was, oh, where is it? Oh, there's what happened. I think my death bolt let go. Yes, that's what happened. They call that a death bolt because when the bolt comes out for that pin, actually this one's not a bolt, this one's a little, no, that's not what happened. No, I think my pinion gears let go. Yeah, my pinion's done. I can see it. Let me see if I can bring it in there and show you. the pinion had issues, and it had play in there when I got this thing. I got it stuck in the snow one time, and I had to go forward and back. I was way out in the bush, no winch or no help or no cell phone service to get out, so I had to just, when in doubt, throttle out. And when I did that, I noticed there was more of a clunk when I put it in reverse or forward. There was a bit of a clunk. I thought it was my spider gears, so I bought a new set of spider gears, and I measured them up just before I put them in. I didn't figure it would make a difference at that point, but I thought I'll throw them in, and so I put some new, I think they were Yukon brand spider gears. Got them on Amazon. They're pretty cheap actually. And yeah, it didn't fix it. I still had the clunk. Anyhow, so like I said, my pinion I checked the backlash in it, and it had more than it should have. So let me bring you in there. See that? Let me see if you can see. I don't know if you can see it, but my pinion gear's all chewed up. Oh great. The old Dodge is down, folks. She's down. Okay, well, at least it didn't completely grenade like last time. Spider gears still look good. We'll see though. I'll have to jack it up and spin the wheels, and it's definitely not a catastrophic failure though, so that's good. Can be repaired. Okay, well, check this out. There's a bunch of stuff down in here. Can you see that? There's some metal in here. There's certainly metal in there. And look what I found. Remember I was talking about that death bolt, they call that? Well, on these Dana 70s, they have a pin that goes in here, and it holds this thing. Well, it let go. I don't know. Well, that's what happened. It looks like it broke off and then got stuck and jammed in the pinion, and then took out the pinion. Yeah, they always, when you have problems with the rear diff, it's often that roll pin. But like, I put it in there, and it fit in there nice and tight. There was a new roll pin. Maybe it was made out of, not as good a material as the original. Anyways, there she is. Broken. Let's see. Definitely a bunch of metal in here though. Ugly. Everything's falling apart on me. Jack is breaking. The rear end broke. It's all falling apart, folks. Okay. It's all blocked up. I'd put it at the end, but there must be a big hump there. That'll have to do. What's going on now? Ow! not going good today, folks. Everything I own just happens to be falling apart. Oh, the roll pin came out of there. Well, that's handy. What is it with these frickin' roll pins on everything? Frickin'. Yeah, this one broke too. Oh, jeez. What a joke. Everything that's broken is due to a roll pin. It still goes in there. We'll leave the jack anyways for an extra backup. I don't trust anything that I own right now. I got a bobo. Look at that. Where are we here? Can you see that? That hurt. Yeah, I pinched it when I dropped that. When the jack stand dropped and pinched it right through my glove. Oh well, we're okay. We're gonna survive here. Just stick it a little bit. Okay. You know, I'm gonna go put it in neutral. Well, let's see what the spider gears look like. The spider gears look good. And I have the old ones anyways that were really nothing wrong with them. We're gonna spin this thing. Let me spin this and I'll come back. Okay, so what happened is the spider gears somehow seized to that cross pin, and when it did that, then it sheared off a part of that pin that goes to hold that cross pin in there, and then that piece got in between my pinion and the carrier and the crown, and it took some teeth off the pinion gear. And so as long as I stayed on the throttle, I was okay, but if I let off the throttle, then I could hear a noise. So when I wanted to slow down, like you've seen before there, I just put my foot on the brake and no noise. Yeah. Pinion gear took a beating. I could probably go in there, as long as there's no loose chunks. I could probably put my old spider gears in with my old pin and my old roll pin, or actually even just the new pin, my old pin and roll pin. I don't even have to put the gears in, and I could probably get some more life out of it for a little bit. Like, I wouldn't take it anywhere, but it might get me by, or just let me sell it to somebody and just tell them what's wrong with it. You know, it's totally rebuildable. It's just I don't know if I'm gonna keep this truck. It's a jalopy. You know, like mechanically it's good other than the rear diff. It's actually really good mechanically. You know, new fuel pump, all new brakes, all new wheel bearings, all new U-joints. What else did I get? I think it's got a new steady bearing. Or no, it's not a new steady bearing. I think that one's original. I can't remember. Anyway, I got a whole list of what I do it. Engine runs great. Everything's good that way. It's just the body, the typical Dodge. The bodies fall apart on them. This one that needs a whole new box. The rockers are done. The front fenders have rust. Like, it's just, you know, be a good hunting truck. Okay, well, she's all back together. And I took it for a drive and it's still making some noise. But it's going to be okay for now. I'm going to be selling the truck, and whoever buys it, if anybody buys it, they can rebuild the diff. But I'll tell them about it and tell them it for sure. I mean, they're going to know when they take it for a drive. It's fine if you're on the throttle. As soon as you let off the throttle, you can hear the gears and stuff, because that roll pin got right into the pinion gear, so it took off teeth and stuff. But anyway, yeah, so she's back together, and I gotta find a new horse. This one's got a broken leg. I'll show you what the spider gears look like. Okay, so there they are. There's the cross pin there. You can see it seized right here. And yeah, these spider gears seized right to it. So I don't know why. Like, I mean, The oil was fresh. These were new spider gears. So I don't know, I did put some Lucas oil stabilizer in the back because I figured, you know, with so many kilometers and stuff, I figured the rear end was a little bit sloppy and maybe, you know, maybe it would, the thicker oil would take up a bit of the slop. They say you can, I think they say you can put it in 100%. I only put a little bit in. I can't see it being that, but I mean, I was just driving down the highway when this happened. It wasn't making any noise or nothing prior to that. So I don't know if they seized a long time ago and then finally the pin just broke or what. But this pin sheared off. And then this got between the pinion gear and the pinion gear and the carrier and the cross pin. So anyhow, so I had the old stuff and it was all good yet. I had just replaced this because it had a clunk going in reverse and I could see some play in here, so I don't know, maybe it was just the carrier all along plus the pinion play, like everything all added up, but there you go. The side gears were fine. Or the axles go through. Anyway, I changed it all and I still got some sound in there, so I don't know what's going on. The pin went in nice and tight and everything, but it's just the teeth on the pinion. They're just, I mean, there's teeth missing, right? So anyhow, we'll start looking for another truck to pull my toy hauler. I want to get another diesel. I like my diesel power, and yeah, plus I can run it on vegetable oil. Okay, over and out.